YouTube, what's happening? What's happening? Good morning. It's February the 2nd, Sunday morning. It's 9 a.m. I'm about to go get me a 6 mile run in. I'm in the process now of getting, let me put it this way. Um, I got my first half marathon for the year is going to be on April the 20, the weekend of the 27th. I can't remember the exact date. That weekend, whatever the 27th, whatever that weekend is of 2025. That's going to be my first half marathon for this year. Um, and I done booked 10 races, for this year. But my first one will be April the weekend of the 27th. I don't know exactly the date. I might be right on the date. They're probably going to be on the 27th. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not looking at the calendar right now. But right now, I'm just putting between 20 and 25 miles on my legs every week. Some weeks is less than that. I'm not per se training at this moment. I'm just keeping the miles on my legs. What I mean by that is, being that I haven't ran a half marathon since when that was. My last half marathon was in November. That was when I was in Indianapolis, and I haven't ran a half marathon since. But I've been running just to stay in striking distance for the training. And to be honest with you, man, I don't do nothing fancy. All I do is I run between 4 to 6 miles on Monday. I run between 4 to 6 miles on not on Monday, on Tuesdays, and between 4 to 6 miles on Thursdays, and usually Saturday usually be my long runs. I do 10 miles or more, and on Sundays I do 4 miles, 4 or 5 miles. That's pretty much my training. That's pretty much all I do. But lately, all I've been doing was I would run 4 to 6 miles on Monday. I mean, I keep saying Monday. I apologize. Tuesday. I run 4 to 6 miles on Tuesday. I run 4 to 6 miles on Thursdays. On Saturdays and Sundays, lately it's been 4 to 6 miles. I have been, just been scaling back, keeping a limited amount of miles on my legs, but I just been scaling back because I haven't booked any races. But starting the beginning of March, I will be increasing my miles because I will be increasing my miles because I want to be ready for my half marathons when they come up. But and as far as strength training, I lift weights. I work out on Mondays. I do chest. Tuesdays I do leg. I mean Tuesdays I'll do back. Wednesdays I do legs. Thursday I do shoulders, and Fridays I do arms. Five to seven sets of each of an exercise of each body part. That's pretty much all I do. And some days when I feel like it, I do some stretching. Sometimes my body calls for me to stretch. When your body go to aching and you having a little soreness, it's very important that you stretch. I get body massages twice a month. It used to be every week, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I get a body massage twice a month, and sometimes I go sit in the sauna. It's a hot tub. I mean not sauna, a hot tub. Sometimes I go sit in the hot tub. That's pretty much all I do. As far as training goes, it's nothing fancy. I don't do no speed work or none of that. A partner of mine who I work out in the gym with, he was asking me how can he get faster. I know how to do it. I gave him the tips on what I would do to go faster. But the reason why I don't try to run fast, I have a 50 state goal. I want to do 50. I want to run a half marathon in all 50 states. And I watch people, and I notice these people who be trying to run fast, they wind up with injuries. And that's something I'm trying to keep away from. I do not want no injuries to the point that I have an injury where I'm not able to complete this goal. I'm 40. I'll be 48 in May. I plan on finishing. My plan is to finish all 50 states by the time I turn 50 years old. That's what I would like to do. Things happen, but that's my goal. That's my plan, is to try to finish 50 states by the time I turn 50 years old. That'll be dope if I finish my last state at 50 years old on my 50th birthday. That'll be dope. I'm looking at it, and we'll see. We'll see if it'll happen that way. But yeah, that's why I don't try to do any. I don't do any speed, where I don't try to run. You know, sometimes during a marathon, during a marathon, I will push myself a little bit. I do PRs. Like my best record. My best record in a half marathon was 2:02. And sometimes, like, if I'm feeling it that day, I push myself a little bit to beat that. I know that it might sound a little contradictory, like I thought you don't run fast because you don't want no injuries, but then some days you feel it. Some days, and let me do it like this. Some days when I'm running my just running just to be running. Some days I push it a little bit. So I listen to music a lot. In the times that I'm listening to music, a good song come on and I feel like I want to push a little faster, I do it then. But that's not like, I don't care about trying to do 6 minutes a mile or none of that. I'm not trying to come in first place in no marathons or none of that. That's not what I'm shooting for. That's not what I want to do. That's not my goal. So, and as far as strength training, and one of the purposes of this video, I'm changing up where I'm doing strength training now. I'm finna go to doing straight calisthenics, at least for a while. And that, depending on how I'm feeling, I may just do calisthenics for the rest. I might not even lift weights no more. I don't. That's subject to change. I don't know. We'll see. But my reason for wanting to just do straight calisthenics at this moment is because I'm starting to have in elbow pain. My elbow's starting to bother me. I went to the doctor about it. About a couple of months ago, and he said you probably having what he saying that I'm having bursitis. Bursitis is almost similar to arthritis. It's just probably another name for bursitis, to be honest with you. But how he explained it to me, it's pretty much another name for arthritis. How he explained it to me. And what he recommended was for me to start, while I'm working out, to start wearing these things here. These some wrist wraps, not wraps, but wrist pads or whatever you want to call them. And that supposed to stabilize your elbows, and then you're not gonna feel it as bad. Now, those work sometimes. Sometimes I put them on and it don't. I know it's there, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it that bad. And then sometimes I be forgetting, leaving them home, and be forgetting about them and all that. And when I'm lifting, but I also notice on my back days, I do calisthenics, and sometimes I work out where I work at. I have a gym at the job, and sometimes just to keep from going to sleep on my lunch break, I will go on my break and then just throw some weights around, or sometimes do some calisthenics. And I noticed that I was doing like some calisthenics, and sometimes I do push-ups, I do pull-ups, and I do some dips, and I noticed that. And even when I don't wear these, when I'm not wearing these, I notice that it doesn't bother me as bad. After the first set, the pain kind of like, it kind of cuts in half, if that make any sense. So what I noticed is, like, I noticed that, and so I said, you know what, I'm about to just see what happened with these calisthenics. And I went back to the doctor on Thursday gone. I went back to the doctor. And what I told him, I said, man, it's still hurting. And what he did was he's going to recommend me to an orthopedic doctor and see what they say. And maybe the orthopedic doctor can tell me something that he can't. And he prescribed me some kind of medicine called Melexicam, and I'm not a fan of medicine at all. I don't even want, I don't like taking medicine. I mean, that's just who I am. I'm not a medicine person. So, but he prescribed me some Melexicam. I may take it, I may not. I didn't take it yet. I got it, but I didn't take it yet. I just know, I do know that um, sometimes the elbow pain hurts so bad till it wakes me up out of my sleep. That so when you get in pains like that, you really need to do something about it. I'm hoping maybe along with these calisthenics, I start tomorrow. I'm gonna start calisthenics tomorrow, and maybe between the calisthenics, taking a break from the weights, doing, or either taking a break from the weights or leaving the weights alone altogether, and just sticking with calisthenics, and maybe this will be on top of what uh, the doctor say, the therapeutic doctor, on top of what he says, maybe we can get away from this medicine thing. Maybe we can. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what's going on at this moment. The grind never stopped. I just wanted to let y'all know I'm still getting it. I'm still getting it. I don't record as much, but I'm still getting it. And you know, for those who support me, shout out to y'all. And I will be like, anytime I think about something, or if you comment below and ask me some questions, I will answer them. Anybody who I see, and I see most of my questions come from people that I see running to me in the gym. That's my friend on here. That's a subscriber of mine, a friend or whatever. And they'll ask me questions, or they ask me certain things, and I will answer it on here. That's where most of my questions come from. But if you comment and ask me a question, I look at it and I answer your question, just to keep the engagement going or whatever. If not, then just to let y'all know, I'm still getting it in, baby. I got 50 states. I'm at state number 29 now. I got 21 more to go. And this been a great journey, man. This traveling, man. You're meeting some awesome people. Meeting great people from all over. It's a wonderful journey. That's basically what I'm getting from it, and I'm staying in shape. I noticed, me personally, you could try this if you like. Keep going, keep joining challenges. And when I learned this, when at my job, we did what you call a weight loss challenge. And that's when I first decided I wanted to lose, well, not decided I wanted to lose weight, but when I first started this weight loss journey, I lost about, 70 pounds, I think. A little more than 70 pounds. And matter of fact, let me show you. This is what I looked like in 2012, and this is what I looked like in 2016. So, yeah, but when I first, back to what I was saying, when I first decided I wanted to lose weight or whatever, my job had biggest loser challenge. And the biggest loser challenge, the winner won $500. Second place was like $250. I can't remember because I came in first place. I ain't give a damn about what the second place or the third place. My goal was to get in first place. But I got in. I won the challenge or whatever, and I realized that you keep joining challenges, that will keep you going. That will keep you going. Just keep in there. Once you complete this goal, go to something else. That will keep you going. That's what kept me going. That's what keeping me going. And I picked a big goal. Let's do 50 states. Let's run a half marathon in 50 states. I got that from, I run with this group sometimes. I haven't ran with them in a while, but I've been running with this one group. I run with them sometimes, and each person was talking about, their goals. One of them said, yeah, I got a 50 state goal. I was like, whoa. And they, elaborated more. And I think at that particular time, they was going to Arizona to run this particular half marathon. I said, wow, that's dope. And if you're going to run a half marathon, you got to do a significant amount of training. Like I said, at least 30 miles a week. And you're doing that for about 6 weeks or whatever. And then when you go to when you go run your marathon, you have marathon, then you rest for a couple of days, and then here come another marathon. So that keeps you at least running, you know. And then the strength training, you need the strength. You need the strength. That's why I do strength training, and that's why I do marathons, and it never stops. It never stops. Somebody asked me a while ago, what is after this? What's going to happen after this? I'm not at this moment. I'm not even thinking about that right now. But I do know I gotta do something that will keep me going. Now, to be honest with you, I done got so committed to working out and running. I probably won't run or work out as much, but it's in me to do something. I'm not even, I can't even just be like, I'm not gonna work out today. I'm not gonna do nothing today. I even tried it. And the moment that I said I'm gonna just lay down or whatever, I might open up a YouTube video or do something that say, you know what, you got to get your ass up and go get it. That's just where my mindset is now. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. So, just let you know, man. I'm still grinding. Even if you don't see me on here, man, I'm getting it. I'm getting it every day, every day. I'm about to go put these 6 miles on my legs, and enjoy my Sunday. So, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm a.k.a. Scooby, and I'm out. Y'all be easy.